And welcome to this meeting of the Scrutiny Value for Money Council Committee on Wednesday, the 2nd of July 2025. Item 1, to receive apologies for absences. Emily, do we have any?
Thank you, Chair. We've received apologies from Councillor Shrive.
Thank you. Declarations of interest, if any. Do any councillors have any declarations of interest to declare on the items under discussion at this evening's meeting? No? Good, thank you. Item 3, to consider any urgent business brought forward to the meeting under Rule 12. I'm not aware of any urgent business for consideration at the meeting. Following on to item 4, questions from the public. We've not received any questions from members of the public for this evening. Item 5, questions from members of the committee. I don't believe we've received any questions from the committee members. Moving on to item 6. Public minutes of the previous meeting on the 9th of April. I propose the approval of the public minutes from the previous meeting. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Mansfield, thank you. We'll now go to the vote. All those for? Any against? Any abstentions? Thank you. Appointments of Vice Chair. Item 7. Are there any nominations for the Vice Chairman of the committee for the ensuing year? Yes, Councillor Krupski.
Could I nominate Councillor Aaron Mansfield, please?
Thank you. Do we have a seconder? Myself. We'll now go to the vote. All those for? Thank you. I think that's unanimous. I confirm that Councillor Aaron Mansfield has been appointed Vice Chairman of the committee for the ensuing year. Congratulations. Excuse me. Item 8, Quarter 4 Performance Report, 2024-25, Corporate Plan. I now invite Sean to provide a performance report update on the corporate plan for Quarter 4.
Thank you, Chair. So this is an update on the 2024-25 Q4 performance report, which reviews the Council's progress towards achieving its corporate priorities between January and March of this year, along with the latest updates on the leisure contract and the Towns Fund programme. For the corporate plan, each target has been graded using the usual traffic light system, and of the 102 live targets, 87.25% were green, 5.88 were amber, and 6.86% were red. The tables on pages 7 and 8 of the covering report show further analysis, including how those percentages break down across the corporate priorities as well as individual cabinet portfolios. Red and amber targets are detailed in Table 4 on pages 9 through 13 of the report, which includes some commentary to provide additional context around the circumstances with each of these targets. Table 5 on page 14 details the 3 targets which are to be agreed post-outturn and identifies the target levels for 25-26. Appendix 1 of the report includes comprehensive data on all the indicators within the corporate plan. And there are 2 recommendations of the report. One is to consider performance at the end of the quarter, and the second is to approve the targets which have been set out for 2025-26. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. So, following the previous meeting of the committee, it was agreed that the support officers would begin to compile the gathered information into a report format. This process is nearing completion, and obviously a draft version of the report has been shared with the committee ahead of this meeting for discussion. There are some sections of the draft report which will require further scrutiny and clarification, which the support officers are currently chasing up. This includes a clearer understanding of the pricing structure and some of the chargebacks for the venue. There are also some sections of the draft report which members can obviously add additional input to. Whenever these sections have been completed, the final report will be ready for the committee members to agree recommendations and approve the report before preparing it for Cabinet. It's worth noting that there are additional reviews planned post this report, but the committee may wish to review these prior to deciding which they want to do next. Thank you, Chair.
Sorry, I'll put my mic back on. Thank you, Sean. Are there any questions? No. Councillor Krupski.
Just for clarification, once a report is created, do we all then get together to make recommendations, or how does it work?
Yeah, so once everyone is happy with the content of the report, then I'd suggest that the committee get together, probably virtually, to agree those recommendations, and obviously ensure that they relay back into the information actually in the report. And then once that's done, there would have to be another meeting to approve the report.
Thank you. I've got one question, but I'd like to move that into the private part of the meeting. Thank you.
Chair.
Yes, you can.
The report of the profit and loss element in there, is that right? Was that in the private bit that we're discussing that element?
I'd prefer to discuss that in private, yeah, at this point in time.
Fine, because I've got a number of questions around that particular aspect.
Okay.
Clearly, it does look a bit skewed.
Yeah, okay. Let's pick that up, Councillor Sankey, in the private part of the meeting, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Councillor Aaron?
Thanks, yeah. Thanks, Sean. Could you remind me what the other issue was we had on the agenda for the next scrutiny review? I know did we talk about two when we decided the priorities? I can't remember what the second one was.
Yeah, the second one was CCTV across the borough.
Okay, thank you. Item 10, public executive decision records. A list of public executive decisions have been circulated within the agenda. Does anyone have any questions on any of these? No? Okay, we'll move on, thank you. Item 11, date of next meeting is Wednesday the 1st of October 2025. So I would confirm that date, although I think it would be a good idea if we have some, at least one virtual meeting between now and then. We have 4 items to consider in private, so I'll now move that in accordance with section 100A of the Local Government Act 1972, the press and the public will be excluded from the remainder of the meeting, as it is likely, in view of the nature of the business to be transacted or the nature of the proceedings, that there would be disclosed exempt information as defined in the paragraphs of Part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Act indicated in brackets before each item number on the agenda. Do I have a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Krupski. We'll now go to the vote. All those in favour? Thank you, unanimously carried. And now wait for all the members of the public to leave.